Hi, my name is Mateusz Szatrowski and this is my website. So we're going to start with the homepage, which views up to 10 recent jobs, and they are sorted by the date they've been added. As we can see, they show all the description and so on. We can't really filter those by location or anything, because this is just the homepage. In order for a user to filter a job by location, he has to do so by going into one of the categories specifically. Let's say human resources. There we go. If we want to filter by location, we just hover over this, say press Barcelona, and these are all the jobs in Barcelona, within Barcelona table, within the database. As we can see, all the jobs that have been added have their own location by the table as well, just like the category is. Now, let's check the About Us page. This is just a normal About Us page that the client can add its information. Contact Us is a Make an Inquiry page, which allows a user to obviously ask a question to the company. So let's say I put my email in. I'll put my phone number in. So, inquiry: when will you test? When will you test? Add it. Inquiry sent. Once the inquiry has been sent, an administrator can. I'm logged in already. Let me just log out and show you the login page as an administrator. There we go. So the password is admin for now, and the username is admin as well. I'll show how to add new admins later on. So this is inquiries. What we're doing here. So in order to answer an inquiry, the administrator can go to the inquiries page, which shows the status. If it's blank, obviously it hasn't been answered yet. You can change status by clicking here. As we can see, these are all answered inquiries. As the client wanted to archive them, all the inquiries should say if they're finished, but they should still be readable. See what kind of inquiries has been answered. So, see, this is the inquiry we just sent a minute ago. Let's change the status for that. There we go, finished, save status. Now, once the status has been saved, I'm just going to have to put a capital letter then. It doesn't look nice. I'll do that in a bit. If we go back into the inquiries bit, we can see that the inquiry has been answered. There we go. So obviously, when it's an inquiry and a question, either the client can send the message, an email, for example, or call them. And once that's done, obviously, they can change the status for that. Application. Let's try applying for a job. There we go. Apply. What should we call it? Let's just call it a test 2 because there was already one. Test 2. Let's choose a job, obviously. This will need a little improvement, as I don't really like the way it's set up. Choose a job by this little drop down. If I had a little bit more time, I would do so by going to the jobs view by category or location and just click apply instead of doing this. Anyway, let's choose a file for a CV. The best way to do is nope, that's not the one. Okay, let's choose a file. PDF now. Should be a Word document. Knowledge test. Let's put that on. Apply. Your application is complete. We will contact you by the closing date. There we go. And if the administrator goes to the applicant's page, he can view all the details about the client and don't download the CV. Of course, the best way to do so is obviously the website works by email. So if a client wants to get back to the other client, you can do so by email them. So there we go. That's all downloaded. Now let's try adding a new job. So that's the administrator's job, so task to do so. Those are all the jobs currently in the system. Oh, there we go. We can filter them by category here. There's a little drop down menu. I had to change the CSS a little bit. It wasn't too much. It's just a line of code to do so. So let's view all the IT tests. I don't think there is any in. No, there's nothing in the IT test. Let's put the sales on. There we go. All the jobs in sales. Oh, just gonna have to change that as well. Forgot. That's just a little line of code to change as well. Call it add job instead. Okay. Location Barcelona. It's just for testing, so shouldn't be a problem. Let's choose a closing date in a week. Salary 35. Let's call it test free. Test free. Now let's add this. Once the job is added, what did we choose? We chose, was it sales? Yeah, sure, sales. No, it wasn't sales, was it? It's human resources. There we go. Everything's here. As we can see, we can filter it by its location, just like I said.